Alrighty, we're gonna see if this works. Gotta do some checks. Few new things tonight. At least if you guys have noticed. Take me. Yep, audio's good. Sorry, if you guys noticed, it took me a little longer for setup than normal. Was trying to do some stuff for stream, decided to kill off the stream for some reason, which, super fun stuff. Hopefully it does not happen. I'd hate for the stream to just die randomly in the middle. But, looks like we are live on both YouTube and Twitch right now. Twitch is giving me the typical doesn't like my bit rate. Not surprised, but we're here. We do have on the right side a chat relay, so you guys can send your messages and see them pop up in the chat. So viewers on YouTube, you can see what Twitch says, and Twitch, you can see what YouTube says. Hopefully that'll be nice. Now I'll work on adjusting the display, make it transparent eventually for Celeste gameplay. But for right now, this is what we're working with. And yeah, so if you notice the stream title, I'm revisiting a previous no block video, and the whole reason for this is I've had a plethora, and by plethora I mean I answer this. Well, one, I get this comment on a almost, at least on a weekly basis. Someone asking for a tutorial on one of my videos, and I'm used to this. It's not that crazy of an ask, but for most of them, I actually it happens so frequently that I even have a copy paste response telling them that, hey, I don't do this because I'm a smaller creator. I don't get paid for. I don't make money off my content, and it takes a lot of time. It doesn't really benefit me a whole lot. But I do mention that I do have tutorials on some of my videos, and obviously when I do have a live stream live stream tutorial, I guess to redirect them over to that. But on the other hand, my most viewed video on my entire YouTube channel, top on the top there, or top video, top world rather, note, this is at, holy cow, this is slow, page 12 of 14 on my world list, and it was created on September 24th, 2023. Quite an old upload, and it is my most viewed video on my YouTube channel, and by most viewed, it's not even close for second place. My Kahoot Lava Music No Block video has 133,000 views. Like, it in the last 48 hours has accumulated 1,300 views. That blows my mind. Thank you all so much. I know there's a ton of you guys who have found my channel through that. So I figured why not revisit it and actually create a quick tutorial. I know I am technically re-uploading my old content, but for the sake of getting the dozens, like that video, for instance, has a total of only 70, okay, I say only 74 comments. Of these 74, and I've responded, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least, yeah, I have a plethora of at least 9 asks of tutorial, please. And then some people who were not happy about the fact that I did not provide a tutorial and were salty. That's your issue. Sorry. They're like, you could upload a world download. You know I've tried, people. Like, it blows my mind. Some people with theirs like, why didn't you upload a world? I tried doing world downloads, but it doesn't work. I'm on an iPad. Sorry. But I do want to revisit that world and go into figuring what I want to reroute it myself. First, we'll see if the world even works. This is the fun part. I'm basically gonna dissect the build. I want to figure out what blocks I use beneath. Also, then rebuild it. Not make it flashier, but actually a bit flashier, but more presentable for re-upload, just for a revamp. This is technically will be my third upload version, or third time uploading this one song, but it has so much prominence within my channel that I would just feel bad not doing that. Like it's so important to me, to my channel. Okay, let's see. what the absolute heck I'm working with here. Also, I think my music settings are going to be wacky, so I'm going to have to adjust those. Okay. We are on standard viewing. Oh, I did record this at, did I record this at night? Okay. A few things. My vision is incredibly nerfed for some reason. Let's do some setting adjustments. Oh gosh, that's weird. Okay, we're on vibrant visuals, that's why. So I'm going to adjust it back to vibrant visuals. I need fancy while we mess with the stuff because there's a lot. Let's adjust some audio, music up. Actually, I can play with the rest of the things. Well, I gotta turn off blocks because I don't want the redstone musical blocks up to max. Okay, that's a little bit better. So yeah, this is the scene I recorded it in. Yeah, this looks right. Also, the fact that I recorded it so close to the display. Also, what even is this? Yeah, I was just experimenting with it. Because it doesn't look like I structure blocked it. Why do I have a target? All great questions. Uh, Pausing it again, let's adjust a few more audio settings so I don't have to backtrack again. That needs to be off. Yeah. So, the original song. Oh, wait, did I? Is it that slow in the actual? I don't think it is. Oh, it's not. Correct. Okay, let me look into this. So, 343. I feel like if I slow it down, it's gonna mess with the speed. Yeah, so that swing didn't work. What I'm gonna do first is structure block, move it over so I can mess with it. Oh, hello. Did I use it on a different... We're structure... Whoa, okay, this is what's weird. I guess I started on that side, because I was like, why is the structure block on the wrong side of the build? It's not actually on the wrong side of the build, I'm just used to it being on a different side. On the other side is the world generation. That's fun. Yeah. Okay, let's run it off this way. Not too far, this should be good. Yeah, load A. Okay, let's do some redstone shenanigans. Fortunately, redstone has not actually changed in the time since creating this, so that shouldn't be an issue. But, so the deal is, from a sense of acts, so looking back on it, I definitely sped it up. I can check I should still have the video, I might still have the video editing file. I definitely sped it up, because, like, let me stopwatch this real quick, and how long it takes from beginning to end. The actual uploaded short is 9 seconds. It's 991, so it's a very small speed up. And the unfortunate part is, if I'm pretty confident... Oh no, the actual in 7 seconds. Okay. It's close. I might be... So, what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to see if I can speed up the actual music parts here. So it's currently set as 6 clicks. Let me see if I can find the Kahoot music. Because if I can get the music, I can reference. Okay. This probably isn't the one I used. Also, doing this full song wouldn't be hard, but I'm just recreating this one. It looks like it's 120. I'm gonna cut it down to four clicks here. This is 3 do 2. This is 3 do 2. Cut everything in. This is in half. This might not work, but basically all the 3s were going to 2. I'm messing with this for purely scientific purposes. This is... Why is it... I did 9? So I guess go 6, maybe? We're gonna see what works here. This is 6, go 4. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, so that objectively isn't bad. Let me adjust the rest of it and see how it sounds as a whole. I'm not opposed to it. Because the deal is... Oh, wait, that's... Shoot, that was 3. Plus 3 is 6, so it needs to just be a 3, 1. Yeah. I'm not opposed to adjusting it like this. The deal is I'm trying to... That was 5, so it needs to be... Oh, I don't know about that. That could be wrong. I want to create this in a way that viewers at home, you guys can actually make the song yourself. I don't know if the speed is going to work, though. So, that's what we get speeding it up. If I... It's not bad. Let's go to all of the new 4 segments and add 1 tick back in. So go to 5. Bring the 4s to 5. Well, that wasn't it. And what does this do? Just really for this first section. No, okay. The actual Kahoot song... Let me metronome this. Again. Yeah, it's a solid 120. So... This one, however, is... That's a solid 148. And this one, on the other hand, is a... This is 100. So, in an ideal world, there's a way for me to cut this in half. But, for instance, the first subdivision is 6. The new one is 4. So, 5, right? The deal that we're gonna run into is, like, this one, for instance, has 2 or 3, 3. This one here has 2, 2. If I go to 3, 3, we have this. Whoa. Let's adjust it in other spots, and hopefully the game doesn't lag when I do it. If I I go back to those threes, the deal is... I love how it kicks into high gear. But from the beginning segment, let's time that. Oh no, I'll mess with the rest, because that's actually closer to the actual tempo. What was this? So so this one was initially a 9 tick. What do I have it at now? I have it instead at a 6, so let's go to 7. Let's go 7. 3, 3, 5, 3, 3. What was this corner? The corner here was initially a 6 tick. Bring it to 5 then. Back to 3, back to 3, back to 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So this is really just, I've got to find the balance. Let's count this one out. How fast is this? Is there? That's closer to the actual tempo. Bring us up to 8 ticks here. Let's recount it. This is slightly difficult. Not really hard, just annoying. Again. It's like almost, that's like a 108 maybe? No. So this is very dependent on the individual ticks that are being sped up. That's annoying. So... Swing it. Okay, that's what I need to do. So... I need it to be a 5. This one I'm bringing down to a 4. What does that do to it? Well, the game lagged. Let's pull it back. Oh, that's why. Bring it to a 3-2, maybe? Oh, that helps. Three, two, 3, 2, 3. Tone this back 1. Let's listen to this now. Well, thank you, lag. This is better. Okay, so no, the 3-2 swing works better, which fits the song, at least in my opinion, better as well. Let's go back to 4, 3, 2, back to 4, 3, 2, back to 4, 3, 2, 3. Try this. Might be it. That's sped up. Okay, so that's not right. Let's do that again. Back to that. Try this now. Back to 4. Uh-oh. We're back to 5 there. Yeah. Okay. That is this song fixed. In summary, let me time it and check the med. Our goal is 120. We're between 140 and 100 between both arrangements. This one. Perfect. 120. Okay. Figure out how to get the med. The swing style helps. Looking at the redstone now. 5 ticks. This one is that can get combined. That one segment can be combined. Or still 5, 3. Okay. So apart from this redstone segment right here being merged, it doesn't actually change the overall structure. I want to see if I can. Doing so does it give me the extra block? Not really. If anything, it actually cuts me off a block sooner, right? So, this is actually a big issue. This is more just me peeving myself. Why is that not set correctly? Sorry, I'm messing with other stuff while doing this. Overall, that looks fine. Let's go. I'd love to do this at night for the recording's sake. I think the lighting's fine. I'm pleasantly surprised with how nice it looks even now. This isn't with vibrant visuals, though. So I am going to have to adjust it for that. And I know when I did that, the lighting was not what I was hoping. Also, if I'm thinking about remapping this, ironically enough, I did a pretty dang good job being consistent with it all that time ago. The hard part now is I have to figure out what blocks are which. So, what I'm really going to do, this is going to save us time now, and I guess I really just need to use a reference image for myself later. It was 20... I don't remember what the exact number... Those proportions aren't terribly off, though they're not as good as I was hoping. I think it was more like this, right? That's in the right ballpark. Am I missing no blocks? No. Okay. Save as B. Save. Okay, what I want to do now is go over here, load B with an offset of... Is -5 what I... No, I want positive. Let's go positive, like, 10. Ha! Not surprised. While I have all of this, let's clear out the junk. I did this previously when I created, also, unless I have day set. No, I don't. Okay, I don't have day-night cycle locked. That's okay. Break this. Let's figure out what goes where. That's the other reason for doing this. I need to go through the entire song and figure out what did I do for this one again, because I can't, contrary to what you guys might want to believe, I can't just look at the song and be like, I know exactly what I put here. No. I do not. I have to go back and physically check every single block, unless I have just made the song, which that means at that point I've already created the tutorial. Most of the song, if I'm correct, the melody's all within emerald blocks. The bass notes are wood. There's gravel and sand and glass. Glass for the hi-hat hit, sand for the snare hit. which isn't actually an issue within like plotting it out, because I think it might have been Cool Beat, or yeah, I did use drums for, and I indicated it where I used them. It wasn't Sherma's song. Yeah, it might have been Cool Beat. So I've indicated when I've used sand, but let's, yeah, clear this out for right now. Give me some breathing room. On the plus side, this is a very short setup. Um, and obviously this is all of the redstone components, really. It's not a whole lot. Pretty bare bones. Uh, beneath... What I might do is just do myself a barrier, and then here. What I'm going to do... Shoot. Oh, it was just at the 0. Okay, we're chilling. I was just like, oh no. Now I have to go and figure out and recount this. No. Okay. What I'm going to do, rather, for my sake, is stand here for a hot minute and then screenshot from the stream the particular order of blocks to re-reference later when I record this, or when I go and edit this. I'm just gonna have to do up-down referencing. It'll be fine. Okay, so I really want this inverted, I guess, because, alright, just knowing this is the front, it's log glass, sand emerald, 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 log, space, space, sand emerald, emerald, log, emerald, emerald, log, 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 wait, what? That's 3, okay, that's just, yeah, it's, sands, is it not, it's not set to save time, is it? No, it is. Yeah, so if I'm standing right here, and then there's, yes, sand, emerald, 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 sand, emerald, emerald, log, glass, emerald, emerald, sand, emerald, emerald, log, redstone connecting over there, right? Sand, emerald, 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 glass, sand, emerald, emerald, log, emerald, emerald, log, 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 emerald, 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 emerald. And then this should be a connecting piece right here. Correct. Okay, good. So, checking, all of the logs are, so 6, 0, I'm actually just going to type these out, because this is going to be faster for me to do this typing out than referencing the stream. 0, 9, 13. So we're going to be here in just a minute, guys. 9, 13. 18. 0, 9, 13. 13, 9, 13. 16, 0. I gotta be careful which order I order that, but I think I can keep track. Because the 0 is on a stand block, or glass, rather. 18. So 0, 9, 13. I think I can also figure this one out, because it's just 2 emeralds and a sand. Yeah. 13, 9. 9, 13, 0. 9, 13. 11, 0. 1160. Then 11.6, 11.0, 11.6. Very repetitive. You guys hearing a lot of the same numbers. 11.6, 0, and it's going to be probably 0, 11.6, 0, 6, 11. Yep. 13, 6, 11, 9, 8, 0, 6, 6, 9. Wait, what? Why is there... Oh, because the base is the same. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not surprised. And then 6, 9. So across this entire song, just for some context, you have the numbers that you hear, or that rather that will be that are clicked. You have 0, 6, a single instance of 8, 9, 11, 13, and a single instance of 18. Well, I'm glad I recorded those numbers. So the whole song just played again. That's it. So also, if you really want to loop it, distance with redstone is 13 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can get it in like 3 ticks. You can be like really close behind if you want to loop it. Or if you really want to loop it, I'd recommend you curve this around this end, the top end, and finish it. But okay. Now for the a bit more fun part, I guess. Redesign. Overall, the shape is actually amazing. It fits perfectly within the borders of the Kahoot logo. Really, we're just going for recoloring for the sake of English. For the sake of vibrant visuals. I have some options, at least within glass palettes and how like things play out. I want to use purple stained glass. I also have other amethyst. Oh yeah, like there were new blocks that came. There were blocks that came out in the time of this releasing that were just not present or just not as prevalent within my build set. So let's do that. Purple has much to be desired, unfortunately. I don't want to use Crying Obsidian. Also, I think my stream might be playing from another source real quick. Sagging here. Oh, we're good. Okay, I thought I was hearing myself twice. Dried gas. I just put a dried gas somewhere. But no, I do have at least some options with blocks. I could use some amethyst buds if I want. Or, yeah. Within my blocks over here, copper golem. Haha. No. So I have my concrete. I'm already using my purple concrete. Terracotta, the purple color is duller, or the blue. Purple is just almost like a magenta. I don't want to use purple glazed terracotta. So really I'm just messing around with glass and amethyst. In regards to the Kahoot logo itself, this actually brings out the colors in it pretty nicely, in my opinion. One thing I'd like to do, actually, I can use this. This is more just because I'm putting in the extra time already. Let's go back and reload it in. Or load B. Oh no, it is load A. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. this here. Save this as C. About to smack myself. So that was this will the redstone work, yeah. So actually it's too close. I've done this before, let's fix it. D is gonna be destruction. And by that I mean I'm just doing this. That's fine. The issue is that this is too close. Down here. Get out of the range, load C. Perfect. Oh wait, never mind. Load C, offset 0. Nice, okay. Offset 1, actually. Actually, load D, offset -1. Okay, perfect. And the sand actually did fall. Forgot that would happen, but it makes total sense. Let's do this. For context, what I'm doing, I want to elevate this to add some depth. There we go. I can English sometimes, guys, I promise. That won't break the redstone. It will not. Great. No. Let's go check that real quick. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, might be slow at the present. Lord. Okay. Okay. So that should now at least account for all that. Let's remove this. This is a not precautionary, a just stylistic thing I'm going to do right now to, if I don't do anything with the base, to at least give it some lighting. Well, gotta go fix that now. Annoying, but whatever. The whole point of this, at least, is so if I don't do anything, I want to have some light emitting from the bottom. And then... As if I don't adjust the base, like the ground around it. Also, I have no clue if this actually colors the glass, goes through like colored glass at all, like vibrant visuals wise, but nonetheless, I think that helps. Okay, so that was mildly inconvenient, but non-crisis averted. Now, amethyst looks a lot nicer. Let me just circle the perimeter with it. First. So overall, that doesn't look terrible. I don't know how much I like it. What I feel like might look better is surrounding the outline of the actual K in Kahoot. Keeping that the same actually works. Let me look at it in a sec. Yeah, that actually looks better. Remove the outlining here then. Because the deal is it's a very strong gradient. Like it's not subtle, which is annoying. Like otherwise, I love amethyst. It's a very strong gradient, which is problematic because I don't have a whole lot of options and it's a smaller build. But I think using it as a flourish is better. So now like that's actually not bad. The outlining isn't bad actually. I'd like that. Yes, okay. That's not terrible. If I just bring it up to the surface. Like, hmm. Where's the center point? Is it this? 5, 5. Yep. We go and do this to that. Wait. Move it over two, or at least one more. Now the question, do I go one more? Like, it's tempting. Because really, it does connect it there. I can revert it back if need be. And then I guess I do it on this side. But maybe from here, and I don't show the amethyst. Have 2 blocks of... But then the amethyst would be right here. Then go 1, maybe? Yeah, I go 1. So we do amethyst here. Glass along that. Now I do think the amethyst now looks too flashy on in the center, which I'm fine with. Actually, let's remove it. I like the thought. The flourish and the ends, I think, looks nicer. Keeping the original Kahoot visible is good. I'm also pretty confident in the fact that I'm probably going to have to add some other lighting due to how the vibrant visuals looks. And then I can also keep the flourish on the... No, remove the flourish on the exclamation point. I'm going to adjust that, though. And then add in the symmetrical outlining on this end. Hello? Thank you. So, amethyst starts here. All the way till this block, another amethyst, which works with the flourish effect. Trace it. Done. That looks nicer, I think. And I realistically can add I can add the surface level frog lights here. Nice. Okay, that looks good. Not here. Okay, let's, I like this. This looks good. The frog light initial positioning still works, actually. Now what I want to do, I'm not going to record it here. I know that I'm not recording this until I head off anyway, but let's go video, vibrant. Okay, give it a minute. I want high shadow. Okay. You can see I don't know if well, you guys can't tell because you don't see my hand motions, but slow as heck. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. I knew the world settings were set up that way. Let's go to just that. I knew that was going to happen too, because that's how this world is structured. Beds work. Wait, what? seriously, I can't turn always day off and do daylight cycle off as well. That's actually annoying. Like, why is that the case? I think it should be brighter. I'm like, let me adjust some settings because I'm just not getting the glow. If I go shadow quality ultra, reflections ultra, what does that do? Nothing for me, okay? Yeah, I don't, yeah, my gameplay is slow. Shadow quality is medium. It might be bloom because I turned my bloom off. But let's max it. This might bite. No? Like it looks beautiful, everything else. Like, so is it just when I look down? Because the light looks. Oh, it's like fading in and out. Is that. Okay, wait. Slash do daylight cycle off. Okay, slash daylock. That's annoying. If I set. Hello? Okay. What if I set it to like sunset and record it? I'm not. Obviously I'm not recording it right now, but like sunset. So no matter what, I'm gonna get a shadow. Turn off shadows. Wait, that's a whole game set in-game setting. What am I? Oh, that shadow quality. If I do like low, mm, yeah. So like, it provides me with some nice. It's not actually even that strong because like I can't see the glows from afar. So like if I do morning, the concern is I am gonna start getting. But like overall, I can record this. So what I'm gonna do first is review my settings before I reset them because we're not done for the night. Yay! Four chunks. Well, wait. Visual options. Shadow quality low. Yeah, no, but nothing crazy. My bloom is up super high. If I like kill it, what does that even do? Nothing. Okay. Let me turn off vibrant visuals. We are. So that is. I'm going to adjust it either today or tomorrow. Might do that tonight, actually. And then without vibrant, just looks like that. Cool. Okay, let's go play. So, Minecraft 100% world. Back to the lands of the living. Oh, I need to adjust my uh English audio settings. That could matter a little. I do want to hear my player noises. I don't think there's anything super crucial I'm missing, right? it might just be player noises. I lowered player noises. Everything else should be normal, at least for me. Okay, adjust quickly. Oh, game is paused. I forget that happens. I'm used to multiplayer servers where it's just like you pause your game, too bad, and yeah, not needed that high. I mean that high. Okay, let's go. We're back. I had to go sweet berry bushes. We got some saplings growing. Let's go check on the farm. Though I haven't actually played here since last stream, so I kind of doubt anything's changed. Also, I hate when that happens. I like go to get a seed, go to get seeds, and I only get one set. Like, as much as I love to go collect more seeds on my own time, mildly inconvenient. Okay. Lag. Hello. Um, I do think I need to start actually building a house. Or at least I would like to start building a house. Last trip was a lot of shenanigans with... Oh, I need to go through my chest. Hold up. But I do want to make a house. How? I still have yet to decide. I was thinking a mangrove tree house-ish, maybe? Also, maybe starting some more farming. But, let's try to go with the mangrove tree house idea. Let's get my water bucket. Where's my propagule? Chickens, shut up. It's my propagule. It's in one of the bundles, maybe. Is it? Also. Where did I put my mangrove propagules? Huh? Here. I was like, where are they? Let's plant multiple. I need to better place my items. Where's my bucket? Don't make me make a new bucket. Bruh. Did I really just somehow manage to lose my bucket? Like, I can make a new one, I get it, but like... and then... Oh no. Please do not be a thunderstorm. Please. For my sake. At 20, that might be enough. So let's replant these in a different spot. Hi, chickens. Oh, nice stack of eggs. No hatches? Surely that's not how that works, right? made this odd? What am I doing? Nice. Okay. Looks like it's almost night, but let's plant this here. Let's go a bit. So hopefully, if that turns into a nice tree, I will have a home. Maybe. Let's go and patch that up a little. Oh, that was incredibly quick. That actually was an insane jump scare, but whatever. Thank you, tree. To be honest, I'm going to look like sounds like an incredibly simple person being like, stick with the first tree I get, but like, I don't know. I like it. Also, I'm going to gradually start like just killing off my bushes as after I harvest them fully, because that's not going to be the berry bush section. Go down here, actually. I'm gonna mine it down one more, and I'll do this. Now me making my little platform. Yay, dark oak tree grew. But I think I'm gonna stick with that mangrove tree for home-based operations, at least for starting to build one. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I think I just like it in general as like a center hub. I don't know if I need a house, physical house. I don't have to have one. I don't know. I'm undecided. I just like that tree. I think I'm gonna keep it. Let's harvest this acacia tree while I'm doing nothing. think I'm messing it up by throwing it against the wall. Maybe. I think I'll make a little lookout tower from the tree. I don't think I'm gonna live off of it, but like, it's nice. Same with that tree. I like that tree. Can you collect vines from with shears? Yes. Cool. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check before I started to get some from up there. Let's go plant these. Do I have more to? Yeah, I probably do. How much mangrove wood do I have? Well, that's not actually what I wanted to look for there, but that's fine. Uh, a decent bit. Also, do I have more? Looks like I don't. I only have one. I have four here. Let me do this for decorations. It'll grow into grass eventually. That'll look cool. I do want to use these vines, preferably like pick a set. Well, I'm waiting for them to grow down a bit more, but use that to build a platform up there. That's good. Let's go, I guess. Do I need dark oak? Not yet. Let me get shears and collect some of those. But I guess let's also go and make another spot to grow propagules because I don't exactly have a whole lot of options. And also replant some of these. Eh. Dirt. Dirt. um, that's better. I do want to make a little bit of a stairwell up this way, maybe. I'm gonna terraform this whole little section. Yeah, let's make a stairwell. Actually, let's do that now. Do a staircase. shovel some stone stairs. So I can take 5 cobblestone. That should be enough. Actually, let me get this. Maybe by 3 works. I like how I just placed a lot of these, but nice. Alright, that was quick, and that gets me way down there. Let's go to bed in a sec. Okay. And because at least for right now, I do want to add some sort of path distinction, but I just don't want it to be all cobble. But I guess to have the interior be grass be nice. And then I can do path blocks, I guess. Yeah, that works. Cool. That's nice, actually. And I can get actually. Let's do this, and then. Hello? I guess I didn't collect those. I was like, where are the blocks? I want those back. Let's get. Swear I interacted with the chest. Wrong chest anyway. I need some more coal. Or just. Off by a few. Is there? There's definitely a more efficient way to collect them, but like, my bad. Also, do I have? I do. Okay. Baby, get over here. Baby chicken. Get over here. Fine. Yeah, the odds are just really bad, apparently. Wrong button, but all right. I do want to make probably like a chest or barrel or something to store that, but should be fine otherwise. I guess let's gradually start just mining this out because I do need to do that. Plus, more stone's nice. And again, I think I have way too much cobblestone. Actually, scratch that because it isn't this entire. Not actually the entire thing. I have a lot of cobblestone, to say the least, but that was satisfying. Just brr. Oh, that was good. Okay. Brr. Yeah, nice. And that's almost a stack of stairs. In a nutshell. So, there we go. Fun. Cool. Okay. Let's go collect. Let's harvest our crops. Definitely some progress with this farm. Once I get this first layer done, obviously. Oh, I jumped on that, didn't I? That broke that. Yep. Okay. I am fully aware that obviously it's an exponential growth process where like right now it's a slow, tedious, one crop at a time. But like almost expanded to the full first layer, and then I'm going to inevitably expand upon that. Let's go and fill some of this in. I'm gonna leave this one right here so I can keep jumping out. I find that one fun. And then I guess we'll do a few more checks. I'm probably about to head out. This, though it hasn't been a long time length stream, took a lot out of me just mentally redoing the Kahoot stuff. Which was not, I'm happy I did that. It might be a hot minute before I get my upload on that done, but nonetheless, there we go. I guess at this point, the rest of them are mine. Yay! Let's go make a chest for that. have logs in my inventory. What am I doing? And more rain. Yay. My axe broke, didn't it? Yeah, that checks out. Okay, so Sweetberry Farm. Nice little add-on. Not the most efficient thing I've ever seen, but I'm not really going to use them for a food source anyway. Because sweet berries are not exactly great for consumption, for, I guess, efficient food consumption. Sorry if you weren't aware of that. Let's do this real quick as well, since I'm just chilling here with this. I never did go to make that propagule farm. I do want to make a... Can I sleep through this? No, I can't. Cooking the chickens to intimidate more chickens. 2, great, okay. So that's some more chicks. Yeah, once this chicken cooks, I'm gonna go to bed and we're gonna wrap it up. No, not a whole lot of action. For anyone who's watching on the VOD side, I hope you enjoyed. Especially those you got, well, those of you who are here with me live, anyone watching the VOD, hope you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully I'll be getting that Kahoot segment done soon on my to-do list, but I'm tired. Made some nice little advancements. Propagule, well, mangrove tree planted. They got a sweetberry farm. A bit more expansion there. A bit more on the staircase. Not a whole lot mining though. Just kind of recapping off or I guess returning after the last stream. But hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, and good night.